Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Flatmates Pod. I'm Kirsty.
I'm Soncha.
I'm Basola.
I'm Alexis.
And
we don't live, we live together.
Not like it's too close, I can't do anything.
Oh, guys, I have one thing to say. I'm going to start.
Whoa, starting off strong.
Subscribe.
Oh,
comment.
yes.
We need you guys in them comments because everyone be sending us messages personally.
yeah.
Exactly, don't do that.
No, please, just comment. Like, someone messaged me today. Such a good episode.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you. You could have wrote that in the comments.
Yeah.
You know
Let
what
us
that
know
really
what you
gets on
want
my
to see.
nerves? Because I get it. Like, it's nice. Thank you.
Yeah,
Who
yeah,
are you
yeah.
hiding from? What
Exactly.
girls don't you want to see you write? Nice one, ladies. Who?
No, literally.
I
Yeah.
guess guys don't want to seem like they're like they're
Yeah, but then I'm like, you know her.
But you know
You
her.
know
you
her,
literally
'cause you're
know
going to
her.
mess us personally.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't want people to know how close. I don't know, but I think well deep
Mind
into it, you know,
games. Yeah.
because too many people, and it's usually the guys that
Yeah.
always message
That
but
but don't
never
say anything.
comment. And I'm like, can you comment that? Or like
Yeah.
when you post your story and people reply to your story, no, go and comment under the
Go
post.
comment. No, it's true.
Definitely. That's
We
my
have
main thing.
one
And
friend that will
subscribe.
literally send us video reactions,
Video.
videos. I'm talking like 20-minute reactions.
No
Purple
joke.
snap, purple snap,
No
purple
joke.
snap,
Comment.
purple snap. You know who you are.
Comment.
Yeah, it doesn't do
subscribe.
anything.
Literally.
And subscribe, subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe.
About
definitely.
75% of our subscribers are not You know, Stephen Bartlett
When it
says
does
that.
those things,
You're
yeah.
a CEO.
I don't.
But yeah, that's how I have to start off strong and say that, guys,
Yeah.
because that is my main thing. I've been forgetting to say it every week, so I had to remember now.
Yeah.
Because you guys are loving it. You're letting us know, and we're grateful for that. But in the comments, man,
Yeah. Let everyone know.
Put some love.
let them know.
Let them know.
Let's have a flatmate debrief.
I was just gonna say though, like I think it does nothing to like share, like support.
That's
Oh, was that the flatmate debrief?
That's
you
not the
were gonna
debrief.
say?
No, but
Oh,
I'll just continue, Sha. But like, what was I gonna say? Yeah, because some people don't like, not just for us, but just in general, like reposting your friend's stuff, commenting on your friend's stuff, Like I think it just does nothing. Like if I see something, I might not even finish watching it, but sometimes I have to go back because what if they say something I don't agree with? So I gotta go back and make sure it's good, then just repost it.
Yeah, it actually takes like 2 seconds. Subscribing is that thing. It takes no money away from you, nothing.
Yeah.
So many people I just subscribe now because I'm thinking, now I know exactly how it feels.
Yeah,
I'm
especially
in their shoes.
especially subscriptions. Yeah, like it's just gonna be on the side. It's not that deep. Just
Yeah,
subscribe.
definitely.
But what do you say? Imagine, because some people do this whole thing where it's like, oh, but like I'm not your target audience, or like I'm not gonna share because I'm not your
understand
target
that.
audience, or I've been reposting for the last year, or like. you know what I
That's
mean?
different. We're not directly speaking to the people that have been reposting all year.
Yeah.
I feel like
No, I don't even mean us, but like other people, because people will be like, oh, but like you're literally just, I'm not your target audience. So what's like, let's say for example, your friend has like I don't even know, maternity clothing line. You're not there yet.
I would still support. Because
Yeah,
I would still personally
because you
support.
don't know who it's going to reach.
Yeah,
Yeah, but,
exactly.
like I might not be your target audience, but I would have people, family,
Yeah,
friends
exactly.
who are.
Yeah. And I just
Like,
want to support
literally.
your thing and see it do well.
Yeah.
Because my friend actually said that, like, oh, I don't really mind if my friends don't follow or like repost my stuff. But it's like, yeah, you might not because they're not your intended target audience, but it's nice to show support.
Yeah, I think people say that though.
They say that.
I think they say it, but it's a defense.
Defense. That's the word. It's 100% a defense.
I think it's a defense, but really you do actually want the support, but you're just saying it because it's like, oh, just in case.
Yeah, just
nobody
in case they're putting
does.
that disclaimer there to protect themselves.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
literally, they don't want to take it too.
But really, everyone loves the love.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone wants to be loved.
and I don't know why people don't just accept. Why does no one accept that?
Yeah. Like, it's nice.
What do you guys think? Okay, let's just get into it.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about how do you show support to your friends if you don't necessarily support what they're doing?
That one
why I
is
like-
hard.
So, for example, let's say if your friend has just come out with a new alcohol line, like they've come up with this new cocktail thing, whatever, and you don't drink alcohol. So
I think I'd repost it.
you're just still
I don't know.
reposting it.
I think I would be selective on what I did repost.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, and I think on certain platforms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it depends. Yeah, because I feel like TikTok is more calm.
Yeah.
Like TikTok,
Why
everyone
is it
just.
more calm on
I was gonna say,
Not more calm, I don't know.
your reposts are in people's faces. K.A. reposted. K.A.
Yeah, it does
like,
have that. Because I feel like TikTok is more just like post and go, more free. I don't know. It's
I know
not
what
as-
you mean, like, just
as
like-
into it. Whereas like Instagram, I feel like people will really
Your
more
story.
look. Yeah.
Yeah, your
I
story.
feel like repost is like catch me if you can. Like sometimes your repost might not appear on my page, but I'm gonna see your story.
As in, if you're reposting on what, TikTok?
Yeah.
And people are most likely to come across things anyway. Like that, if they follow you, your likes and stuff could possibly come up on their algorithm.
Depends.
Yeah,
but it's like it's hard.
I think just a hard no.
I don't know. No, I don't know. I feel like if I saw them like running out of like a shop and being like, "Have you tried our new drink?" Da 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 da. And like nothing else was in that. Like there was no like videos of like vodka, tequila, da 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 da, all like coming off my screen. Yeah, I'd be like, oh, gee, like that's not gonna harm anyone.
Yeah.
But then it's still gonna.
But then it is still gonna lead them to buy it.
And then I think I would support in some way. But even if I wasn't reposting, because I have been in bare situations like that where I don't repost certain things, but I give my support to them in other ways.
Yeah.
Like,
I think sometimes behind the scenes.
Yeah, like just advice or just like actually just more verbal.
Yeah, that's me as well. Like. We obviously have friends.
I think I was capping when I.
We obviously have friends who do. We obviously have friends who do parties and stuff, and obviously we don't always. Well, before I used to say, do you know what? I'm just gonna go to support parties. Now I don't really go. Well, I haven't been in time, but I feel like now if I see, let's say, an influencer or some random person has posted, like at their party, I will send them the TikTok. Do you get what I mean?
No, I don't get what you mean.
Okay, let's say. For example,
are you sending the event your friend the TikTok?
Yeah, so I'm like, so they can repost it. Yeah, it's like because I will see people talking about their brand. Like I see people talking about my friend's brand all the time, and I'll send it to them. Now they can see it, they can repost it. That's my main thing that I do. I can't lie. I feel like I see that a lot.
I think mine is behind the scene verbal.
Yeah, it is more behind the scenes.
What's behind the scene verbal? Just like supporting, like encouraging them.
More encouragement, but just like kind of like not solely on like. Give me another example of a reason I did that I don't agree with. Okay,
you know what you don't agree with. I don't even know what.
You know what? Like if someone like had a drug business, I'm not supporting that. I don't support drugs.
I don't know if we have that many that we don't agree with like that though. That's
but like there are, or like if you had a clothing brand that I thought like
the graphics were mad or something.
I'm not reposting that.
What you repost is a reflection of you at the end of the day.
Exactly.
So in hindsight,
now I think about it.
No, it actually does depend though. There's certain things I would repost because it might just be harmless, whatever. And like I said, a repost goes whatever.
Yeah.
But more verbal, like actually. But I say that, but it's like more like how they are, their plans for the thing, and like maybe other ways to grow it. Just I think I'm more like a verbal supporter.
That's definitely me behind the scenes.
Yeah. For me, I think that like. I don't know. I wouldn't repost anything that I'm not doing. So like I stopped reposting flyer tickets ages ago because I'm just not going. So it's like
it's true because we are not going anymore. Before people actually used to go places and ask us if we're going. Now we're generally not going. So
I'm
it's
not going.
Like times I'd repost like, are you going? No.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, why are you telling me to go?
Then why would I? Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? But then it's actually a hard conversation because you don't want to seem like you're not supporting your friends. So like I've literally even had those conversations. Like by the way, like I'm just not reposting because like you know I don't go. But I think that you actually have to say it though. I think that's the thing. A lot of people will like, I don't know, be maybe on whatever journey they're on and just not communicate with the people that they need to communicate with. And that's how you come across wrong.
Some people you don't.
No, it depends how close you are.
I can't lie. So I feel like I do agree with that. But I feel like now they kind of know.
Yeah.
Because we used to go, let's say it was parties, for example. We used to always go to the parties. Like, we'll never miss. Like, those are probably the only ones we used to go to. Is theirs. But now we don't really go anymore. It's like, you just know. You kind of see where your friends are. I think
one conversation can actually really save a lot of stuff.
Yeah, of course.
Lots of stuff. Like,
in general,
that's what I'm trying to say. Just in general. That's my debrief. That's what I've realized. Like one conversation, because people get so offended by stuff you have no clue on what people are so hell bent on, and just I really took that one from the back of my mind.
I really seek that
because you don't know. Recently, I've had a lot of not a lot, but I've had a couple situations where I thought to myself, like people was coming across a way to me, and I thought, am I wilding or is this person moving mad? Like,
I thought,
today, guys, we're filming today. It's like 34.
Yeah.
Is it 34?
34. You know, I googled it. Mumbai in India is 29 degrees, and London is 34.
Dubai weather.
I actually even googled Dubai.
Oh my gosh.
I even googled that as well.
What was Dubai?
Well, I mean, when I checked, it was 35. It was 40 recently.
Oh, what was that today? Go on, sorry.
Go on,
One conversation.
Yeah, long story short, I was thinking to myself, are people wilding or is it me? And then I had to actually say to them, like, oh, you know, you came across like this, or you came across like that, and et cetera, et cetera. I actually say the story, to be fair, without saying names. So when I came back from my travels, and I went out somewhere, and there was a whole group of people, and the majority of people was like, oh my God, hey Soncha, like, you're back, how are your travels, da 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 da. And then one particular person was like, hi. Like, literally, I'm not even joking. I went up to them, and they were like, hi. And I was like, because bear in mind, me and this person are cool. Like, we send each other TikToks the whole time I was away. Like, we're proper peoples. So I was on my way home, and I said, that was off. But I'm the type of person, I never think it's about me.
Yeah.
I thought maybe they had a bad day, maybe something was going on with them, whatever. So then I left it for a little bit. I was like, nah, let me actually like reach out. So I just literally reached out. I was like, hey, just checking everything's okay, blah, blah. The person was like, yeah, it's fine. And I was like, oh, are you free for a call? So I just called them. Can you imagine that the person said that when they saw me walk in, they were really excited and wanted to be like, oh my God, Soncha's there. I wonder what she got up to. But then said, oh no, I don't want to be a beg. So like, as I was coming up to the person, they said, oh, let me not be a beg. Like, let me just say hi and leave it.
Are you friends?
We're friends. Isn't that so mad?
No, but this is why it's not personal. It's them in their own mind,
It's not
in their brain. It's not
personal.
personal.
And
People
this
have
is-
their own things that they're like maybe insecure about, like, or maybe
what in
past
that moment
things.
was like that.
Just like, oh, I don't want to be a beg. Like, I don't want to come
But you're
across like too
friends.
excited.
No, but the thing is,
Okay,
they're not besties.
They're not besties. But we're friends
That
enough
they're
that
calm
it should
enough.
have been
They're calm
a
enough.
like.
fine, hello.
It should have been a normal
Like, it's
hello.
really
That's why I'm
established friendship.
confused, and I don't see where I'm like being.
You look so worried. You're like, what is going on?
No, but that's why it's so personal.
But this is
and
what I'm
people's
trying to say.
insecurities.
But imagine if I just left it and thought, oh, something's wrong
No,
with
it's
her.
good you did address it, because if not, you'll be thinking, oh, she's
Oh, she hates me, or there's an issue that I don't know about. Da, da, da. Literally everything was fine. We even went for a coffee afterwards. Like,
calm.
It actually even got a lot deeper, because then she ended up telling me about like some childhood stuff. I was telling her like this stuff, and it was a really, really good conversation. But I walked away thinking, rah, if you do not care for people,
Yeah, of course,
and have a genuine heart for people,
you'll just think me.
you'll just you'll just leave it.
No, it's good you did shout her.
No, it's very
I'm
important.
still confused as to.
Yeah, it's because of the
It's because it was just
No,
literally.
of course.
Like, I'm not saying this is what happened, but imagine in school, it's like that person was called a beg a lot.
Yeah.
Just
No,
because-
yeah, no,
yeah.
no.
The thing is-
I understand, but I just, because we're friends, that's what I'm like. If it was someone that, let's say, like, you say hello every now and again at church. Did you say church?
No, I didn't
she
say
just
church.
Oh,
said-
sorry, I just assumed.
yeah.
Let's say it was every now and again. Maybe that changes things so much for me then, maybe. No, I
That's
don't
the thing. Imagine you
But
don't.
like, let's
you don't
say
see-
like you just say hello every now and again, I would get that more. But I'm thinking maybe I'm thinking friend.
Yeah.
it's not like
it's not friend.
Okay.
It's just
I'm
common
thinking
enough.
like,
Except
oh,
when
man,
they're
that
cool.
cool. Like, hi.
Okay, no.
No, but sometimes it's like that's bestie kind of like. That's me. Yeah, that's different. I have too
No,
many
I
stories about being in your own head. I could go on for days.
Go on then, give us another one then.
There's I actually told the person this story because this happened. Imagine, guys, I went to go and pick up something from one of the properties. As I'm going up to the property, my brother's old friend is sitting in his car, yeah? But I used to, like, this guy was buff, guys. Like, he was that guy.
You not see the people saying, like, someone just says buff, and she's like,
Oh, is it?
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Oh,
Like,
sorry, I'm
I'm
not
not
on
someone just
Insta.
saying buff, and you're
Yeah.
bringing the word back again.
Guys,
like we're in
you don't
2012.
You don't know I use all them words still, but this guy was actually buff. He needs buff to come back. That's
Oh,
how buff he
gosh.
was. And I'm like, oh my God, because basically I was going to the property to empty the bin bags, and I had to bring the bin
Oh, so
bag
it's like, not in front of him.
across the car and
that's
put
the
it into
worst
the
thing.
dump. So I'm sitting in my car and I'm like, oh my gosh, should I leave the bin bags? Should I go? Like, but I don't want to
No,
be.
man, you're a
It's just
hustler.
weird,
Isn't it?
yeah. And I'm like, oh, I'm
You're a
looking
hustler,
a
man. You're
mess.
making
Like,
money.
I'm gonna have to like give the small. Even though, bearing in mind, I haven't seen this guy in like 10 years. Like,
And is he even still buff?
and even if he is still buff, it's
Who cares?
Who cares? But I'm so in my head about it, guys. I was there for like 10 minutes thinking, what should I do?
so
Then I just
dramatic.
firmed
That's so
it. I literally just said, oh, who cares? It's my Airbnb at the end of the day,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
So I pick up these 2 bin bags and I'm walking here with these bin bags. The guy wasn't even in his car. In that time, he had gone into the shop or whatever. wasn't even in his car. I literally said to myself,
You know how funny
bro,
that is?
imagine if I was going to put the bin bags in my car, guys, and take it to another dump. That's how bad I didn't want to walk past this buff guy. That's how bad I know. We get in our heads. We all do
Everyone
it.
just gets in
we
their
all
head.
do it. But imagine if I had stunk up my car for the sake
That's what
of
I'm saying.
not, and he wasn't
empty
even
car.
there. And I told the girl that story when I told her that she's in her own head. And I said, we all do it, but just get out of your head, babe.
Yeah, we do.
You do have to get out of it.
Long story short, just get out of your head.
No, 100%.
Not that easy.
Yeah, it's definitely not that easy.
It's not that easy. It's not that easy.
But it's actually
We are, of course, in our heads. Of course. Even sitting here right now, people probably in their heads. Who is it? I am hot in our heads.
I'm hot. I'm thinking about how hot I am.
Warm, yeah. That's why I'm trying to sit like still so I don't
not move too much. Not too much. Look, guys, I actually wanted us to do something today.
Wow, we're switching it up. I'm excited.
We're bringing it to church. We're taking it to church. As Kirsty would say.
Hallelujah! Glory.
But at church, I do testimony time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Every Sunday.
It's
testimony time. So I actually wanted to bring it to the pods, and I think that everyone should say something that they're grateful for or something that God has done for them recently, because I think it's so possible to have seasons that you're just on go. I feel like I've had this month of June has been well, we're in July now. Yeah. But June was so good, but it was so on go for me. Like I had so much going on. I had so many assignments. I had so much going on. It's like you don't even always realize what God is doing, but He done so many amazing things. Like as I was like, I have a dump. I'm gonna post my June dump. I was like, oh my God, so many good things actually happened this month, and so many things I could thank God for, but I didn't necessarily. No, I did thank Him, but just like I could have thanked Him more openly about everything. So I think everyone has to have something. Yeah, we're alive. That's one.
True.
So I think we should all share something. I'll go first. I'll say. My one is just having love in my life, as in like just love for I have loving parents. I have amazing grandparents. Now I live with them. I just appreciate them so much. They are like honestly heaven sent. Just having amazing friends, amazing family. Obviously the job that I do, I see that people just don't really have support,
exactly.
And they don't really have love. They don't even have people asking how their day was.
Wow.
And I just have that on a normal day.
Yeah.
Like yesterday I was so exhausted. Coming back, I was like, Granda, can you please pick me up from station? He was like, yeah. He just picked me up. I just have those options. You know what I mean? I just have those options for someone to pick me up, or I just have the options for someone to like pick me up when I'm having a down day.
Yeah.
Or like, I literally went to my friend's house on Sunday. Well, we went, and she made us a three-course meal after church. Like she's just that loving, but I just realized that I'm just surrounded by love, and I'm so grateful to God, because I feel like I always have been from a very young age, and it's like shaped me into who I am.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just so thankful to God for that, man.
Hallelujah.
That is beautiful.
Amen. Who wants to go next?
Yeah, I go next.
Oh, come on, some enthusiasm. Looking fine like this.
Literally.
I'm grateful to be looking at you, girl.
Great God.
I'm grateful for my church family and my best friends, maybe. That's what came to mind straight away. No, my family has came to mind straight away, but I feel like I always say that. But yeah, I'm great.
Yeah, my stomach.
Are you hungry?
I'm not even hungry. My stomach, I didn't even. It always happens.
Like Perry the Platypus.
Oh, stop.
That's what.
No, guys,
oh my gosh.
At least it's not a meeting. Sorry, we digress. But sometimes when my stomach's grumbling in meetings, oh my God. Sometimes I feel like I want to give a disclaimer when I walk in. Guys, if my stomach grumbles, but I'm not that comfy. Just
you're in your own head.
Swing it right
I'm
back.
grateful for my church family and my best friends.
Everyone just looking at you like,
yeah, like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I know, self-explanatory.
Grateful for so many things, to be honest. It's hard to even know what to pinpoint it on. Probably my work, my job.
I love that you love your work. So
my colleagues. I love my job. Like truly, I really love my job.
not many people can say that as well.
Yeah.
The other day, do you know someone that loves their job? I should have used you as an example. Who was I speaking to? I can't remember.
Did you? Did you use her?
me?
No, I should have used.
Oh, you should
have.
Yeah, I really do love my job. I don't even know if it's the job or if it's the people, the environment. But or I'm just quite, I don't know, because one of my favorite colleagues left last week, and I was literally dreading the day. I was putting it into the back of my mind, like not even trying to think about it. And since she's gone, sorry, Michelle, but I've still loved my job.
Oh, that's good though. That's something to thank God for.
I was really dreading when she leaves, but genuinely, I'm so chatty that I'm gonna talk to anybody. So the way this whole week, me and now the other paralegal, so there was 3 of us, now there's only 2 of us, and me and him have been chatting like proper. I don't want to say we don't do no work. We do work. If anyone's watching,
that's why she don't like. That's why she likes work, because she ain't doing that.
Yeah,
I'm joking. She is.
Imagine. I am. But yeah, no, I'm grateful for my job. speaking to a lot of people and telling them that I went traveling for 3.5 months and come back to the same job, they're all like, what? How did you manage to do that?
That's another thing to be thankful
for.
So
I'm thankful for that. And yeah, loads of things. But right now, that's probably the main thing that comes to my head.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Isn't it? I always find it weird when you say, isn't it?
But isn't it is real English?
No, but it's
proper
like
English.
Isn't
it's like,
it?
It is not actually a word.
Yeah, it's true.
Isn't
But just trying to figure it out.
But I checked out. It's too hot to think.
So hot to think.
I'm grateful for just having like a life. Like, it sounds a bit basic, but like I was on a walk today. I went on a walk today.
In this heat.
Gotta do your 10k steps, guys.
Hey.
But there was like a woman sitting down on a bench and someone was taking a picture of her, and I thought they were together. I thought it was like carer to like patient. Like, I thought the woman was looking after, but she just asked her to like take a picture of her. And it just made me think like, I'm just so happy that I've got life and I've got people, because people don't.
So because she asked someone to take a picture of her, you're thinking she had
no, as in, so after the woman took the picture, the woman had gone by the time I'd walked back.
Oh, you just
so the woman. So I thought they were together, but they weren't.
Oh yeah.
And like I was just like, I said a few words to her, told her to have a good day.
Hey, go
It's like, because you don't realize people might actually be lonely. And
this is what I'm saying.
I wouldn't want to be lonely in this heat.
In this heat. That's what you need to be in this heat.
No,
not lonely, but like not touching anybody.
As in, like,
it's too hot.
I saw someone say like, "Oh, it's too hot to have conversations."
No, honestly, it is hot. It is hot to be having like just standing.
No, me and Camille Camille from last episode on the Sent Back pod, went for a walk yesterday lunchtime. And it was hot, guys.
I don't know how you guys are doing.
When I tell you it was hot, I was thinking of all days today. It was the sun
and
was
you were fasting.
beating, and we were fasting. And it's so funny because so yeah, if you don't know, me and Camille go to the same church, and he messaged me saying, do you want to go for a walk during lunchtime? But I just saw his name pop up on my phone. I said, there's no way this guy's asking me to go lunch. There's no way. I was like, did he not listen in church yesterday? Yeah. And then when I actually clicked on the message, it said go for a walk. And he's like, oh man, I should have baited you.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was nice though. But it is hot.
It is really hot. But it's like, would we prefer it to be hot or cold? Seriously.
I like winter.
No, when I say it's hot, it's not me complaining. I'm just stating the facts. Really, I don't mind.
I actually don't mind the heat too much. It's just when it's time to sleep.
When
like
it's sleeping time.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm so
sleep.
happy I've mastered the art of not sleeping with anything, like no blanket. No,
I have.
I still put.
Yeah, before I used to. Now I literally was on my bed, like on my spread bed. So this morning waking up was a dream because I just got up. There's nothing to spread. Like I was literally slept on top of my duvet.
Nah, I've turned into Bus now. I sleep with a fan all night. As in it's on all night. I'm literally turning into Bus. Like now I know how Bus lives.
Yeah.
But Bus, you make more. That makes more sense in the summer. I don't know how you do it in the winter.
Yeah, winter makes no sense.
It's in me.
It's actually in you though. I hear it. That's what it's like. I can't sleep without a cover. You say you can't not do it.
I've tried to sleep without a fan many times. I can't. I always just wake up and turn it on.
Yeah, you're so used to it now.
You're so used to it. Your poor future husband, man.
Just got like fans in it. Yeah.
To be fair, if it's you're on your side of the bed, it might be alright.
It's a noise though.
So make the room cool.
The noise, yeah.
Noise.
Oh, you say you want AC?
Yeah. In my
that
room,
might be
100%.
Too cold.
But it's because I'm used to it. Like I'm gonna.
The fan cold and AC cold is different.
It's different, yeah.
No,
like even when I'm in Ghana, I don't
in
sleep with the
Dubai.
AC.
You guys all got ill, and I was just there.
Did I get ill in Dubai?
No,
you mean after Dubai?
No, after, because everyone was ill from like the AC.
Yeah, but you're used to it. Yeah,
I was just like, this is a problem.
Yeah, you're used to it.
I'm even shocked.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think of that. I didn't actually think of that. I didn't remember you didn't
I'm
get
used
ill.
to cool air in every scenario. But
there's cool and there's cold.
Yeah, but I don't get cold from the fan.
Yeah, exactly. But the AC you will.
I've never been cold from AC, as in like.
What? Sorry, I was just. Wait, what? You've never been cold from AC?
I don't get cold when I sleep with AC on. Like, if anything, it makes me sleep.
When do you sleep with the AC on?
Oh, sleeping.
Like when I go on holiday. And
her and Sabs, they both love it. That's why it was good for them to share.
Oh, sleeping. I thought you meant in general. I was like, mate, I was cold today in my AC in the office. Like, that's. Oh my gosh. Do you remember when we used to work at Leo's? Yeah, guys, this AC. icy. And the thing is, our office was very, very small. There was like 8 of us. So it's like only me and Lexi wanted it off, but like 6 people wanted it on. And because it's like the button is right over there, it was not like a big corporate thing where like HR controls whatever. So it was like on, off.
And in summer, it was just the AC didn't work. In summer, the AC didn't work. So it was boiling.
Guys, imagine working on like the central line. Like that's actually how hot it was.
That's actually disgusting.
That's actually how hot it was. I'm not even
I remember
joking.
when I got my new job, I said, I can't believe I'm not spending this summer in the heat in the office. I was so gassed.
That's actually disgusting.
I was so...
Oh my God. Apparently though, the central line goes up to 40-degree heat. Like, as in, if you ask ChatGPT, how hot can the central line go in this weather? 40 degrees.
As in because of people on it, or like?
Yeah, as in like, because there's no AC on the central line. Like, so it's just hot.
Is that the only line without an AC?
Only the Elizabeth line and Central line. No, only the Elizabeth line and Circle line has AC.
Yeah,
No, and
every
Overground.
other
line don't.
No, and Overground.
I thought you were saying Central's the only one that doesn't have.
Oh, no, a lot of them don't. But the Central is just...
definitely doesn't.
Yeah,
and
and
awful.
and
When I came
Northern.
to that Northwest, when I was to go on Bakerloo, I can't remember what it was. I think one of your family thing. And I went on the Bakerloo line.
when my uncle answered.
Oh my God!
Speak.
I thought I was going to Narnia. That thing.
that train is
That
weird
train
though.
was
Yeah,
spooky.
Bakerloo is not it.
The lights were going
It's
off.
really
The
The lights like
shaking.
to flicker, boy.
The lights were flickering.
It's actually dirty. It's like the dirtiest
Oh,
one.
I went. It was dingy. That was my first.
Northwest.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's your first one. Why else?
I
Because
was
it's Elephant and Castles is the
I
other
don't
side
ever
of it.
go to Elephant
Yeah.
Castle. Like I've never gone off at. I don't think I've ever gone to that train station in my life. Elephant Castle. I just never. I've driven past it, but never gone there.
Gone there. There's
I don't even know
no
what
need.
the
You'll
station
drive.
looks like. Yeah.
Really?
Just by the big roundabout, innit?
Roundabout, yeah.
Literally.
Only reason I go Elephant Castle is for Lev Grill.
I was about to say,
yeah.
I was about to say,
Lebanese grill.
back in the day for Bagel King, now
Say
Live
Burger
Grill.
King. Yeah.
Otherwise, that place is not seeing me, literally.
Nah.
It's mad how times change though, because I remember when I was in sixth form, we used to actually travel to Bagel
Oh
King.
yeah, 100%.
But
Like,
bare
bro,
people.
like,
Imagine
that
from
was a motive.
Northwest, people travel to Burger King.
Yeah, I
I think that was a motive.
Like late
time
night.
we-
Who
Like,
what
what
you up to?
we
Oh, let's go
went-
Bagel King.
We literally got in the bus the whole journey. And
Bus?
Yeah, it was like
Nah,
it was like in
That's
sixth
too
form, I'm
far.
sure. Or year 11. I can't remember if it was year 11 or sixth
is-
form. I don't know if it was a weekend.
Bus.
We're gonna get on the whatever bus it was all the way to Baking just to get that day because we were so like.
Oh
it was our
my
first
gosh,
time.
nah,
Wow.
bus.
Oh, that cake was good.
Mumble cake, yeah, that was
mumble cake
good.
and
The crumble.
What were you driving in year 11?
No, but I
No,
didn't
but
go
we
that.
didn't know. I didn't know about Bagel King in year 11.
So what's the bus?
Not year
wait,
11.
Wait, were you
No.
not driving in year
It was
11?
sixth form time.
Sixth form.
Yeah.
We used to get driven.
Yeah, we used to
Ooh.
drive.
Like,
Obviously, we're from
Older
Northwest.
guys in
Yeah.
Not
university
older
or
guys,
something.
our friends.
cousin.
No, my friends. Yeah,
She
literally
said
my
we used to
friends.
get driven.
Driven.
I was
Driven,
thinking,
yeah, definitely
It's
my
the
friends.
concern now.
I remember when I was in sixth form and some of my friends started driving. Like, I was so gassed. It was so good.
I think that's
Like,
what pushed me
obviously,
to actually do my license, do my driving in sixth form. Like all the was doing this.
No,
Did you do
literally.
sixth form? I thought you got first year of
Yeah,
uni.
but that's like I started like.
Oh,
doing
you
my
started
theory and stuff.
before.
Yeah, no, that was literally me because I went to college in Hornchurch. So
Yeah, you had no choice.
literally, like everybody was. I wasn't the first to start driving. Bearing in mind, I started driving really early. Like,
Yeah, you
No,
did.
then-
that was
I think
still
when
till
I
now
first
one of my
started sixth form, some of
biggest
them
achievements
were
in my
driving.
life. Like
early, yeah.
genuinely till now. Yeah, my motive was even crazy. Apart from just literally all the like white kids that started driving. My secondary school boyfriend, yeah, this is some real tea, was like talking to some girl from his college, and he used to tell me how she can drive. Obviously, he's a liar because she was literally 16, so obviously she couldn't.
She maybe
she couldn't
couldn't
drive,
do it, but she
but
didn't
I think
have
she
the
used to like
license.
drive her mom's car or
Yeah.
whatever. But nah, he was just a liar. He was just a liar.
Wow.
But anyway. And I remember thinking, no, if she drives, I have to drive. Like, no,
Oh,
like
wow.
there
That
ain't no way.
motivation.
There ain't no way I ain't driving. Literally, I remember I turned 17 in November and I got my license in April.
That is.
I was
Oh, yeah, you
I was
were
not playing.
motivated.
You weren't
I was not
playing.
playing no games. And it's funny because now I just laugh about it. That's what motivated
Yeah,
me. But
yeah,
here
but
I am
here
because
you
now-
are.
because now next year will be 10 years since I got my driving license.
Yeah.
10 years.
Literally.
That is so much.
Yeah. I got mine in April 2016, so 10 years in
Wow,
April.
when I got my.
April 2018.
Yeah.
Oh, but what day in April?
5th.
Oh, I was
I
29.
remember yours was both April.
Yeah.
You was on Bush's birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Really cute. Oh, April.
I remember passing my April babies. You wish.
Just about.
You wish. Just now.
You wish, mate.
Nah, I was so gassed when I passed my driving test because it was like between those lockdown times. So like we got out of lockdown. And then there was that period, like that little period when they was allowing us to
Allowing
get
people to- oh my
the
God.
week after my driving test.
They locked you back
They
up
locked
again.
it back up. I said, fuck you all. good.
Yeah.
I was so gassed that I
is
passed. I was so
God.
happy. And then I think I got my car by Feb.
Yeah, because I know better people
October, then I
that
got my
lost
car
their
in Feb.
driving. You know how it expires because of COVID and they just haven't
That
done
is
it
so
since.
peak. Yeah, I did my first theory in sixth form, and a couple lessons, and I just wasn't. I didn't stick to it.
Yeah.
That's why I ended up doing
I
the end
stuck
of uni.
to that, boy.
I didn't stick to it, man.
I failed my
I have a license too, by the way.
Yeah,
Throwing it out there. I drive too.
yeah. I'm
failed
even the
my
only one who
theory
doesn't have a car right now.
When did you pass?
I passed in 2023.
Yeah, Bush got her car. I mean, car so quick, remember, as well.
I got my car a week
You know,
after I
I was
passed.
thinking, when was I was thinking uni. Why was I thinking uni?
No, I didn't.
no.
Oh my God.
It feels like she's been driving forever. That's why.
Maybe, yeah.
I remember I had an exam and I did my theory and I failed. Then I went to my exam. It
Oh,
was so funny.
In like,
In Leicester.
oh, uni. Oh.
that is pain.
It was so
Well, you had
funny.
your own exam in your
No, I had
theory.
my
And you thought,
Theory.
And then I walked from my theory to the exam.
I passed my.
I passed
I
the
mean,
exam.
I failed my theory so many times.
How did you? How?
I think I failed my
I feel
theory
like
like
6
4 times.
6 is crazy.
4 times, and I missed
Guys.
once as well. As in, like, it was on the Tuesday and I turned up on the Wednesday. They said it was yesterday. I said,
Oh, I don't know.
Literally.
But the thing is, I see everybody here.
I never revised.
That's
though.
why
It was
you
my
didn't revise.
own.
You
I
didn't
literally didn't
revise.
revise.
I just used the apps. I'll just.
It's just the app.
She didn't revise.
I done it twice and I passed twice. I feel like the theory is the easy thing. The driving is a myth.
That one I actually passed.
I feel like the driving is more like it's harder to pass the first
The
time.
driving I passed second time.
Yeah, I
I
passed
had
second
0
time.
minors and 1 major. I just stalled and then because the car rolled back, it was a hill that I like never stalled on. So I was so angry.
I
no,
passed
yeah.
theory I
manual
passed
like
first
3
time.
times, maybe 4.
What?
Manual. Manual.
When she done manual, so you ended up doing.
There
auto,
was always
innit?
something silly that happened.
what?
That
The thing is, the amount of money is
I
too
didn't know that.
much.
Your driving license is automatic.
Well, nah, I passed in auto first time, but before when I was actually doing
So
my
the-
test.
So-
Yeah, her driving license is automatic.
oh yeah, my license is auto. it's not manual.
What? You know, I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No.
Because when I did,
I feel like everyone's is
If I
auto
was
these
doing
days.
my driving now, I would do auto. I wouldn't do manual.
Nah, I'm
I
so
feel like
against
back
that.
Then, no,
I'm
back
so
then,
against
of course,
that.
It made sense to do manual, but now if I was to do it again,
Nah.
I would do auto.
no,
Like there's
but
no
I felt
need.
Till
too
now,
many
I'd-
times in manual, and then auto was just a. Like,
You know
I
my
had
Yeah,
one
my
manual.
mum got her
my
auto as
history
well.
teacher in school failed 8 times.
Yeah, that's too far. Just
and
Yeah,
passed
there was
on,
no
and
need
passed
though.
on the
I'm getting a
9th
bike.
time.
I'm getting a bike.
Nine.
And passed on the
Line
9th
bike.
I don't think they
time.
had line bikes then. Like,
I
I
didn't
was
even
so
tell me now
like,
they have
bro.
forest bike. Tell me that one on forest.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that.
Why am I
There was a
doing
new
this?
one.
that is no.
Yeah.
That's how
No,
old,
you. God knows who to make do that because.
No, but 8 is with like.
I was
after a
done
while,
with
you
my
have to
second. That's why I had
realise
to pass on my
that. But
second.
you know
I
what?
didn't want to do that again. It's too much money.
So is that
It's a lot
perseverance
of
or is
money.
that like, come on, get a grip and go do auto?
Nah,
It's perseverance.
Sorry, I don't know about that.
It's perseverance.
Guys, you know driving lessons are like £70.
I can't believe
Mine
that.
was
For 2 hours.
£18
I can't
an hour.
believe
Yeah,
that.
mine was £20 an
Mine
hour.
was 22 actually. So.
Mine was more than mine.
Yeah.
You did it before me, crazy.
Mine was 22.
Area.
The guy was just
Area.
like-
Fiji. Area. You do?
Area.
Yeah, it's an area.
I'm so done.
Like £20 an hour.
Yeah.
Now it's so expensive.
Ridiculous. I could not imagine this.
Like literally, my sister's doing hers. When she telling me the price, I said,
Yeah, £35 an hour
God,
is ridiculous.
I'm so glad I already
It's
passed.
ridiculous.
Yeah, that's a lot.
But hey, cause he lives.
Because now pushing people to do it is like I'm pushing you to spend
No,
all that
but
money
Yeah.
it's because of the dates as well. There's no test dates.
and all that. People are paying
Because there weren't no
special
test dates.
websites.
when I
to
did
get-
my test. I literally was on that website every morning.
Yeah. Even for me, because when I first got in like February times, my instructor said like, you're ready. I saw the 1st of June was the first one. I said never.
No.
I booked it anyway though. Every
then you
day,
booked it,
every day I was on there. Every day I was on there. Every day I was on
I
there.
did my
And then I saw
theory,
29th of April. I said that
I
one.
had to wait 6 months
after your theory to do the test.
to just book a date. So
Oh,
then
gosh.
I just did lessons like at the start of the month.
How did it
Like
get
I
so
said.
bad? My word.
No, but it's COVID has made it 10
COVID,
times
because
worse.
there's
Then
not
the backlog is
enough-
crazy.
No, there's not enough
Oh, because of
instructors
not
as well.
yeah.
I don't think there's a lot of instructors out there. I feel like COVID just changed everything.
Yeah, because oh my
Just
gosh,
load
imagine you're a
everything.
driving instructor during COVID. How do you make money?
Yeah, so many
A lot of
professions.
people
Oh my
lost
So many professions.
money, business during lockdown. It's sad. Yeah.
But I
many
mean, realistically,
professions.
they couldn't actually do
It
anything.
was looking chilled though.
Yeah, I got it from the
Literally.
guy downstairs for free.
Is it?
This is why you talk to people.
Wait.
People? Yeah.
What was it?
Literally.
Buff? I'm joking.
Look at you. She's actually thinking about it. She's actually thinking about it. That is so funny.
Anyway, what were you gonna say?
What's he buff?
Was he buff though?
Because I seen him, so I want to know.
Oh,
I can't remember. Well,
I actually told him to watch the podcast, so
so are you about to shoot your shot?
I am a shot shooter though. But I'm retired anyway.
Hey.
I'm not shooting any more shots.
You're gonna let the shots.
nah,
be
it's
shot?
he who finds man.
Exactly. You're
Yeah.
gonna let the shots be shot.
I'm not a shot shooter. I just talk.
Yeah, that's to be fair. I always say that. That's the way girls would move to a boy. Just speak to them.
Yeah, but,
but I'm not even moving to them.
We know what we're doing. Like, when you got a good chat, you know what you're doing. You know all you got to do.
Yeah.
You know, just saying hello.
But what I've found now...
Are you smoking like that?
What I found now is that sometimes you just want to talk.
Yeah, it's not
and
always
guys
something.
be thinking you like them, though. That's what I'm saying.
I used to hate that because
I actually just want to.
And sometimes I just saying hello, but I don't like you.
No, I hate that. Imagine one time, I'm a part of the assimilation team. I asked for someone's number, and the boy went to his friend to say, she's on me. I said, hell no.
Hell
no. No offense.
Oh.
Come on, be serious. Like, that was so jarring. That's why I changed the rules. Boys follow up boys, girls follow up girls.
Yeah.
Now there's no funny business at all. I'm not playing.
But it's annoying because I actually just genuinely love to chat.
Yeah.
Like, I love new convo. I love to just talk to people. But
everyone's experience in life is so different.
Yeah.
Everyone has different perspectives.
Also, what do you guys even think of this? I was saying to the other paralegal today at work that there's a guy and I've kind of been speaking, but I want him to know that it's just friends. Like, how should I say it? And he goes, just bro him in every conversation.
No.
I said, come on, that's not going to work.
You bro your boyfriend.
No, I don't know about that one.
Not on the serious, stop it, bro. Like,
yeah,
you muck around, bro.
But that's what I said. He's
like, babe,
and if someone likes you, they're going to take it in that way. In the boyfriend way.
Like, you'll just be like, stop it.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm a bro. But I don't literally mean bro.
That's what I'm saying. So, saying bro in every conversation is not...
No, but the way you say bro gives friend.
Oh, is it bro?
Yeah.
So that love came from my chest.
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, that came from my soul.
No, but I can't lie. I'm gonna tell you now, just say it directly. I've learned my lesson.
So just say what? I just like him as a friend. Has he asked you?
No.
But
it's just in case.
Yes. No.
Oh, do you need to then? Do you need to say anything?
No, I don't think so. But you just never know.
I don't.
Yeah,
but then when it is addressed, then you say, because imagine you say something and he's like, I've literally asked a girlfriend. I will actually come.
No. Yeah, I know. That's why.
No, I've got a girlfriend. But still, no, boys try to save themselves. Imagine one time, guys. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
You remember? We was in McDonald's one time in Leicester, yeah?
I remember.
A boy asked for my... Basically, he asked for my water. He said something to me. And I said, I have a boyfriend. Then he was like, just asking for your water. And then we was all we all laughed. And then I deeped. Wait, no, you wasn't just asking for my water. But
separately,
my water. But at the time, it did seem like calm down though.
It seemed like calm down. And then when I actually spoke to him, he told me that he actually was. But to me, it was like, to everyone else there was like, let's calm down. Yeah. But then he told me the truth that he was actually moving to me. I was thinking this.
But you still, that's the thing. You still can't drop the I'm not interested too early.
That's the thing. You can't though.
Yeah.
No, but the thing is, I just feel like what my point was, he could just spin it around because he got rejected.
Because he got
rejected.
You would never know.
But you would never know.
Yeah.
So I think you don't need to tread lightly.
Yeah,
no, I think
but also being nice is not good as well because people actually think because I've had a bad situation.
That's why the conversation started up.
I can't even say too much.
How do you find the balance between just being nice and there for somebody, and then it's like they actually become attached to you? Do you know what I mean?
Yes,
that's the thing. Because the person that I was speaking to my colleague about. This is why I love my job. Sorry, but I just be chatting to my colleagues, but
because they do not know the people. They don't know.
They don't know the people. It's like, how do you find the balance? I'm actually a good person. I care. I want to reach out. I want to check you're okay. And actually, I don't want you to become attached to me because I just don't want you to become attached to me.
I think just set boundaries, innit? Like the times you're messaging.
Yeah.
Reply, so they don't think, she replied.
Leave longer replies, but I hate all that
If you're thinking about it so much, like if you care that deeply, then you're gonna have to put the boundaries in place. If not, you're gonna have to have a conversation. There's no way to win.
Yeah. There's no way to win.
It's actually so true.
But I think you shouldn't not be nice.
No, but it's hard though.
If you're nice,
it's hard because people actually think that you're on them when you're not.
Of course, 100%.
Because I've had that recently and I'm not on the person at all.
Of course, 100%.
Like, not even one bit. Like, when I mean not at all. And they think that I am.
Yeah.
Like they said to someone else, that's crazy.
And you just have to tell them, that's it.
You tell them and you just own it. If you know you don't, like I know I don't.
I'd even start asking, where did you even start getting this
idea
from? Yeah,
what caused this thought?
What caused this
Let's think about it.
Yeah.
Like, how did we get from here?
No, but
here?
it's basically goes back to confirmation bias. That's what they want to know. That's what, because they like you, that any little thing, they will literally grab and be like, yeah, maybe she does like me, or maybe she is feeling me. When she done this, when she touched my arm, when she, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
any
like
little
when I
thing.
laugh, I'm like this.
Yeah.
But even like,
Getting them,
can't even
Can't even laugh at
Can't
me.
even laugh in
Yeah.
peace.
God forbid a girl just wants to laugh.
God forbid a girl just wants to laugh.
No, literally, man.
Oh, blimey. But Molo, sorry, leave it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, more of the
Obviously for
story.
now.
I
More
feel
of
like
the
you don't have a
story.
reason to say anything
Until, reason
Yeah.
given.
Oh, yeah. More of the story is if they want to fall in love, they fall in love. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Also, yeah,
That's not.
running? Why are you running?
That's not nice. I'm joking. No,
What
that's
if
not
you
nice.
love? You're there. What? She's there. What?
Could you imagine?
People grow to like people. It's
Exactly,
not-
that's
it's
true.
not
People-
Do you know what? I don't know. Speaking of, I don't know if grow to like is good. I've deep. I don't know if
I
grown
think
to
it
like
can
is not
be
good.
possible.
I think sometimes you have to go from your first instinct.
You think?
I can't lie.
No, because the growing.
Yeah,
Go
but
on.
what do you find your first instinct though? Like,
Not first instinct,
as in,
but
like,
if
you
you
just
have
look at
to
someone and feel like you like them.
No, but you feel like there's potential there.
yeah, you feel like there's potential. If
Yeah.
you're first like,
No, the
nah.
first instinct is gonna be: is he nice or not? That's the first instinct.
Okay, not first.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Oh, I literally thought you
attraction.
meant, like,
Oh, yeah,
attract, like the first instinct.
No, but you
like,
can't.
are they
You can't
nice or
say
not?
that.
Oh.
It's your first instinct of.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Don't do it.
Oh yeah, exactly. Oh
No, that's
but-
what I'm saying. Don't do it, though.
But even so, like,
Wait, but
you
why?
wouldn't. It's not like.
Wait, it depends. I don't know who you're talking about.
Well,
No,
even-
trust me. Don't go from first instinct.
No,
No, not first instinct. No. Go with what you initially think
No,
for
but
the first. Trust
even
me.
with using our mind,
Oh, I get what you're
Trust
saying.
me, go from that.
No, but
your
if
you can
first-
don't. You
your first
growing to like is
feeling.
not good.
no, but even if we're telepathic. Even if we're using our telepathy right now to think of the examples we're thinking of, why is that bad? Like, I don't think it's bad to.
Trust me, I know.
Trust me, I know.
Trust me, I know.
No, I think there's one case study where it's bad and one where it's good.
Yeah,
One worked out for the
and
better.
that first one was like, I just got out of a situation. I didn't want to speak to anybody. It wasn't like no.
Yeah, but remember, you didn't do it immediately anyway.
I didn't.
I had to work.
Wait,
had to work.
what are you saying? Wingman.
Wingman, yeah. This is a
It
good.
was like flying.
yeah.
Flying from person to person.
No,
I was
trust
really
me, I don't
trying.
think it's good. I don't think if you have to grow to like someone too much, it's not gonna last.
Sorry, I
Disagree.
And I agree
do.
with your disagree.
You agree with my disagree?
Yes, I
So,
agree.
Chair?
I don't know.
First, please, must be.
I feel like any person I've ended up liking. Did I have an inkling at the start?
No,
I'm on the fence. Sorry.
No,
I'm
sorry.
on the fence.
Okay, go on.
In your
I'm on the
saying like
fence.
no, is it because the no is like because it doesn't end up working out, or is it because like you feel like you can go back to the feelings of like they're not all that? Like,
That's a good
what?
question.
I
Because I feel like there have been people that I've thought, whether it's attraction wise, whether it's like I didn't really see you like that, and then ended up, and it's been good, but maybe things just don't work out. So I don't.
the
like, is
not
it
work
because
out
you're
is
going
not
back-
that. I don't know. I just think I should have just listened to my first thing. I don't know how to describe
I really
it
wanna get it,
without going
because
to it. I feel like it's like personal convo.
right there.
As in,
Bye,
like-
guys. No, joking.
See ya.
But cool. Yeah, of course the not working out one, but it's like I could have told from the beginning that it wasn't gonna work out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think that's
Like-
different though.
Like
I
could've-
think that's
my
like
first thing
ignoring.
I
I
could've
think
took
that's
it.
like ignoring
Signs as
personal
opposed
red
to,
flags.
like,
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah,
exactly.
that's different.
But it was also a growing to like thing.
Yeah.
I feel like it was a growing. There wasn't an
No,
issue.
yes.
Yeah,
It's
it was a growing to
like.
like thing.
Yeah.
But you grow to
Generally.
like everyone, because even when you meet someone, you initially think,
Yeah.
they're good looking or whatever.
Oh my gosh.
But there's a different growing to like. There's two. I feel like there's two different growing to likes. But go on.
No, that was it. But I just think, it can end there. But I just think there is two different growth to likes.
There's two different.
The question that I have is, do you think that red flags can go away? Yeah, can go green, can go amber.
No.
Or do you think a red flag is
No,
always
red
going to
flag
be
is
a red flag?
And let me. So we're gonna
Go on.
Go on.
Yeah, go on.
Oh, the badge.
Sorry, I've got
No,
it.
no, enjoy it honestly, because I'm about to drop some heat.
It's already too hot. So it's too hot. Please.
Heat, so extra added heat. No, I'm just convinced that what people show you from the start is what you should take.
Oh, my belly's gone off now.
Yeah. At that point, she went,
No, I hear that. What people show you from the start.
I feel like people can suppress what they show you, but they won't
Yeah.
entirely.
So you don't think people can
run away
change?
from it? To an extent.
Do you know what? I actually have a saying, which is that people always go back to their factory setting.
Yeah.
Always. I've had situations where people are like, oh, no, you complain about something, They stop it for like a
yeah,
week
and then
or
back.
2 weeks,
Yeah.
and then they
But that's how your
go back to
system
it. It's just
builds.
like they have a factory setting.
And
Yeah.
I feel like
I'm on the fence.
when, oh, why? Don't jump.
No, go on, but say your point.
Good one, that.
Oh,
That was a good one, yeah.
Man. I
Might
didn't
steal it.
even try. I feel like also when you like meet people, you forget that you'll meet them at a point in their life, as in
Yeah.
like, so they're new to you, but they're not new to like their
Not new
actual
to
their
life.
life.
Not new to this.
Yeah, like what is it, new to this, not
Not
true
true
to
to
this?
this.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, so you can meet someone and tell them, okay, I don't like this, I don't like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, they'll not do it for a period, but then things will start to come back.
That's
and the
exactly what
traits
So
will
you
Yeah.
think, so you
Yeah.
think somebody that's willing
But
to change for a person. This is not me agreeing or disagreeing. This is me playing advocate. So you don't think someone that's willing to change something
No,
for a
I think
person,
I think
they'll go
it's
back?
obviously case by case. Like
Subset,
there's
of course.
there's millions of people in the world. So I think it's possible for some, but
For
I don't
some,
think
but not
it's
for all.
possible for all.
I do think that people can change as people. Whether they can change for you specifically, I don't know. I think they have to be on a personal journey of
100%.
changing the things for themselves,
First.
and then that will filter into how they treat you
Yeah.
as a person. So let's say, for example, if somebody is always telling you lies, I don't think they're going to up and one
Stand a
day
liar.
stop lying to you. I think
stand
they,
a liar.
as a person, have to know that they're a liar and say, I'm going to stop lying. Full
I don't
stop.
think
No,
they're
I'm going
liars
to
and
stop.
know they're
need to
alive.
go-
They've lied to themselves to
they
think
need
that
to
go-
they're
Oh, yeah.
they're liars.
Therapy. That's what they.
Oh, 100%.
No, so I
But-
think that's spot on.
Yeah. I think that they need to think, I'm going to stop lying to people. They can never
Stop.
think, I'm going to stop lying to her, and they're going to
her,
stop
yeah,
lying to
yeah.
her. Like, it's
when
just not going to
people
happen.
say- you know the one thing I hate that people say, it's like, oh, I need a kid to go harder. It's like, because people will be like, oh, I need a kid to go harder. I need someone to like do something for. It's like,
Oh,
if
you
you
mean like
Yeah.
their own
can't do it for
children?
yourself,
Yeah,
how are
no,
you
then
going to do
forget
it for
it, yeah.
someone else?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's always like, it's like you think having a kid is just pop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I can't lie. Another reason
Right.
why I think that obviously some people do change for their partner, as in like when it comes to Christ. But I think people should let people have their own relationship with Christ first. I don't think
100%.
they're necessarily
Of
gonna
course.
change for you. Like they could be all coming church, this, that, when
Yeah.
they're with you, and then you guys break up. They don't
Oh,
see church
100%.
again.
I
So
don't,
I think
I
that's
don't
another
even
thing.
think you want someone to change for you. And
No, when it
want
comes
them
to that
change for
part.
themselves.
Yeah.
It's always
But
gonna
there
be
are
like-
people think that
You
they
know,
can change people though.
They were talking about this on the pull-up pod, and basically saying like, if a guy is only being celibate because his girlfriend is
Yeah,
celibate,
I remember that.
like, is it gonna bang? Basically,
It's not
and
gonna bang.
like, yeah, what's your lot's thoughts? Do you think that, let's say for example, you meet a guy and he's like, oh, do you know, I'm not really sure about the celibate thing, but I'll do it for you. What are you
Do it
saying?
for us, babe. Do it for us.
It's not gonna bang.
It's not gonna
work.
bang, bro.
It's
Yeah.
not gonna bang.
It's even failed already.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I thought you I was like,
Waiting for the penny to drop. Yeah, no, I agree 100% because yeah, he has to want to do it for himself. Because
He's
if he's
gonna
only
resent
doing it
you
for you,
eventually.
exactly. He
Then
has to have that
God.
And then
person.
Why
certain things
change?
will get sped up. Like, let me marry you. Let me this,
Yeah.
just to do that. Nah. You have to do it for yourself. You can't. It's literally impossible to do it for someone else, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
What
when
about
things will be going on
just
behind
like
the scenes.
what about just walk in general? Like, yeah, since somebody, not just a celibate thing particularly, but let's say for example, I don't know, was dating somebody and he's like, oh, I don't really go to church right now, but I believe in God, for instance.
Then forget about
Like, what's
it.
your lots of stance
Oh,
on
that was
that?
mean. That was so mean.
That was really mean.
No, but
You
it's
still have a
interesting.
chance. Not joking.
I feel like they have to do it for themselves again.
Do it for
Yeah,
yourself.
Like you don't have
yeah.
a relationship with God. You don't. No, feel like you have a relationship with God, but you don't go to church. Then
Yeah, no.
you have to go to church yourself.
Yeah,
Are you talking
yeah.
about for us personally or just holistically?
I'm talking about
Just-
okay, both. Yeah, you personally and general, however you want to.
Like I think no, it's not gonna work generally because. Oh, can you ask the question again so I can directly answer it? For you?
So if you are dating somebody, and to be fair, you haven't even got to
You're
the
not
point
even
of
gonna get to
dating
that
them.
point,
Like they've approached you, you've had small conversations. In the conversations, he's been like, "Oh yeah, like I don't really go to church like that, but I believe in God though."
Okay, I'm back to my.
What are you saying?
I would say that I think it's important to understand why they don't go to church, because some people maybe have experienced church hurt. Some people maybe haven't grown up going to church, and for a lot of people, because when I was doing my hair, I was like speaking to the girls about us and like our journeys and stuff, and like using you guys as examples, like or you maybe more so, like you weren't raised like going to church every week, but now look at you, do you know what I mean? So for some people, it will take a house, a destiny helper to bring that out. So I wouldn't straight away say, oh, me in my house, we will serve the Lord and we'll be going to church every week.
Amen.
But at the point of meeting someone, like understands why they're not going to church, because not saying that this is for me personally, but like I guess like you can find out that it's for this reason. They start going to a church, they grow, they serve, they're deep in Christ. So never rule them out just because they're not at church. If it's like active, like I don't go to church because this and I believe it, come on, like
if they have no intention
exactly,
of going to church ever,
it's the intent. But if you understand that, like if they're willing, they're looking for somewhere, even that's another thing, like maybe they're looking for a church, you could even be the one to bring them in. So like, no, I would never rule it out fully, but ideally, of course, you want to be dating someone that's of course going to church as well, 100%.
Because even Sinead Minka, she posted her partner and her husband now, and was like, when I met him, he didn't even want to read a Bible plan. And I was like, nah, I need to hear that story, so we got to get her on. Because I actually don't.
I hear it.
I do get, it's good to know, because sometimes even though in the last episode I said I would date someone from my church, I don't see it now. Like, I generally don't see it.
Now?
No, not now. I don't see it. No, as in, I'm saying from last week when I said I would possibly date someone. I'm still not ruling it out, but I feel like I just generally don't see the person that I marry coming from our church.
He's like, damn it.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I thought I was in now. So when I hear it. You never know. Obviously,
you never know. You can literally walk through the door tomorrow.
That's the thing. That's why I said right now I didn't see it. That's what I was saying before.
Yeah.
But that's why when I saw that, I was like, okay, if there can actually be people, but then the person could just be going to another church. So
I've seen people really, really grow. No, you're not necessarily just your own church, our church, but like I've seen people like really like go from nothing to like grow. Honestly,
like, it is crazy. Do you know what?
Bring it out
this week I proper deeped it because it was our pastor's birthday, and in the message I was basically saying just like thank you for his life, whatever. And I was like, I was actually a 3 p.m. bandit, like in Visa, like as in the student church. I used to just roll up any time
at 1:30.
Bro, and I would literally be coming, okay, maybe not 3 o'clock then, maybe 2:30, but so late. And then now I'm literally about to be a home cell leader, which is Bible study. So a Bible study leader. And it's like, how did that go from there to here? I don't
so you have to give grace.
Never rule out
and as I was writing the message, I was like, you have to actually be patient with people.
Yeah, you do.
Because you don't know where they're going to end up. But that being said, it's about intention.
Intention is the main thing.
And also,
it's not going to work, baby.
But then what about if they just upright don't believe even in going to a church? Yeah.
But then they're not for me.
But this is the thing. I think it then depends on, are you willing to be that person to bring them in? Because imagine they're like, I'm open to it, but right
and
now,
as a friend and as a brother in Christ.
Oh, okay.
But at that point, I'm not seeing you
as my partner.
You're too fragile spiritually for me to even pray on you as this could be my husband.
Yeah.
What matters more is your soul.
So I get it. At that point, rule them out on anything more, but still
want to help them.
Okay, yeah. Because one of my colleagues that just got engaged, he's only 22 and he proposed to his girlfriend. They're like very, very deep into church. But long story short, when he started dating her, he did not believe in God categorically. And she brought him to church and now they're literally getting married. And they're literally only 22. Like, that's like crazy.
No, it happens a lot.
So when he was telling me his story, I was like, oh, that's so sweet. But obviously, as the girl in that situation, you have to be willing to like nurture that person and really like guide them along the journey.
I feel like it's definitely case by case, because remember one of our friends was saying that his parents, the dad used to be Muslim.
I can't believe that.
I can't even believe it. And his mum was Christian. She married him. He turned Christian, and he said, he's never going back. He's such a strong Christian now.
Yeah, I know examples like that as well, actually.
But I do think Kirsty's advice is the best. Yeah,
Kirsty's advice, give grace 100%.
I think don't as in your advice on like don't go into it as if that's your person, but still don't give up on them. Yeah, bring them in, and through that.
It can never go. Even if you don't end up being anything, they still now go to church.
Exactly.
There's a soul one regardless. Yeah, you're doing God's work regardless. So,
and I do also think like if you do like someone or you're dating someone and like you both like they may be a Christian, you may be stronger, and they're not like going to church whatever, and you want them to. I think like have those conversations, like be open, like why don't you? Is that maybe they just need some encouraging. Maybe their friends aren't really helping them, but they actually do want to like be serious about that. So you help them, but then I guess it goes back to like seeing them as
you have to be very strict on yourself though.
And the key thing you said is have those conversations. People will just go on and on and on like and not have those conversations. I feel like back in the day I probably wasn't having those conversations. Now I would. You get what I mean? Before it was like, you know what, I'm doing my own thing. It's kind of cool. I thought it was calm when I was younger, but when you get closer to things like marriage and stuff, and you're in those ages,
ain't got time.
You ain't got time. You have to have intentional conversations.
But you also don't be ignorant. Like if you can see something isn't working and you're a very strong Christian, don't go now. Like you can see the person is not strong and it's gonna bring you down in your walk. Don't be unequally yoked. Like it's not gonna bang. Be their friends. You never know in the future, but don't get your high hopes and then they now bring you down and now you're lukewarm. Because it's gonna happen. One's gonna influence the other.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Realistically, so if you wanna break, like it's gonna happen whether you think it's not. So
obviously it's not easy, but
let's not
as in like. That's why it's always think of God first, as in God first and everything else.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
It's always God
first. So I was laughing because when people put that in their bios.
God first.
God first.
God first. Yeah. I even changed mine.
Was it God first before?
You know what was that?
Mine's God's daughter. God's daughter.
Before we wrap up, you know what?
Because we actually have to wrap up.
KAC, did you see their TikTok, their recent TikTok where they was going around, like Destiny was going around and asking different members, like, what's the scripture?
Oh yeah.
And the scriptures that's in their bio. And some could say it and some couldn't, mind you.
Mercy.
This was like, that was really funny.
That is peak.
Some couldn't say it. And like, as much as it was funny, I was like,
no, it's not funny.
This is not funny.
It is funny,
like,
but it's not funny.
Like, where it is, like we just
put it
today,
there.
we just put things because it looks nice, and I'm not drawing nobody out. Don't come
but
it's important because on the point of that, Destiny said that I think Tolu used to pull her up as in like know the scripture what you're saying, and I've been trying to do that because I'll say I'm the head and not the tail. I'm like, but for real, what scripture is that? You get what I mean? So I need to know my reference to what I'm saying more. Like I know it's in the Bible, but just
Wow.
I'm working on that as well.
I was like, stop, like. Come on.
Yeah, in your bio, that is crazy. Yeah. That's actually kind of peak.
Maybe it was the stage fright.
Yeah, maybe it was stage fright. But sometimes they do know the
paraphrasing.
The paraphrase, but not the word for word.
Some did paraphrase. Some, maybe one or two were able to say, and then the rest. Oh no! Stop. Like, bro.
We have to wrap up, guys.
Yeah.
But where can they find us?
You guys can find us on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Spotify at the
Flatmates Pod. Bye, guys.